You're waiting for clarity before you make the move? Come on. That's not strategy. That's avoidance with better branding. Let me show you what it's actually costing you. I spent years in top management making high-stake calls. And the one thing I noticed, leaders who froze, they weren't weak. They were waiting for more data, more confirmation, more certainty. And most of them are, they're still waiting. Here's what nobody tells you about waiting for clarity. Clarity doesn't come before the move, people. It doesn't come before the move. It comes because of the move. Every leader I've ever seen frozen, every single one was waiting to feel ready. You want the data to confirm what you already know. You want the risk to disappear before you act. You want the guarantee that doesn't exist. And while you're waiting, someone else is moving. Here's the military concept that changed how I make decisions. The U.S. Navy SEALs operate on the 70% solution. You heard me? If you have 70% of the information you need and 70% confidence in your plan, you move. Because a good plan executed now beats a perfect plan executed too late. Every single time. The battlefield doesn't wait for you to feel ready. Neither does the boardroom, your team. Neither does your life. I call this tactical uncertainty. It's not recklessness. It's not blind action. Tactical uncertainty means you've assessed what you know, accepted what you don't, made a command decision to execute anyway. Most people confuse certainty with readiness, but they are not the same things. They are completely different. Readiness is a state of preparation. Certainty, it's a feeling. And you can be completely ready to move while still feeling uncertain. The leader who acts without full information every time beats the one who waits for perfect conditions. Write that down. And why? Why? Because imperfect action creates new information. Never forget that. The moment you move, the fog lifts. Not completely, slightly. And that's enough. That's right, that's enough. You get more data by moving than you ever will by thinking. Say that again. You'll get more data by moving than you ever will as thinking or by thinking. I had a decision in front of me once, a big one. No full clarity? Come on. Major restructuring within the organization. Significant consequences either way. I waited 3 weeks for the picture to get clear, but it didn't. So I made the call. I made the call with what I had, and here's what's happened. The first 48 hours showed me more about whether I made the right decision than 3 weeks of analyzing everything. The move itself gave me the information I needed. And that's tactical uncertainty in practice. Not carelessness, not impulsive, deliberate movement under incomplete conditions. So here's how you execute. Here is how you execute this. 3 commands. 3 commands. 1, assess what you actually know, not what you're afraid of, and not what you're hoping for. What do you actually have in front of you right now? 2, accept the gap. There will always be information you don't have. The gap never closes completely, so stop waiting for it to close. 3, set a decision deadline. No open-ended. Not when I feel ready. A hard date, a hard time. And when that window closes, you move. Assess, accept the gap, deadline. Move. That's it. The leaders who build empires, they don't wait for certainty. They move through uncertainty with precision. The world doesn't reward the most prepared. It rewards the most decisive. So stop waiting for clarity that isn't coming. You have what you need. Move. Now, do something